over the last several days is that when you start injecting presidential politics into delicate negotiations, then you can actually create more problems rather than less. It's amazing how much you can get done when the cameras aren't on and nobody's looking to get credit or allocate blame. And I think that both myself and Senator McCain need to be very careful in terms of how we inject ourselves into this process.
Just in, J.P. Morgan Chase & Company has acquired the banking operations of beleaguered thrift Washington Mutual, Inc. Bill Clinton was on this program a couple nights ago. He had this to say about Sarah Palin.
Well, I think that she and her husband and their kids come across as gutsy, spirited, and real. You know, I have significant disagreements with her about any number of social and economic issues, but I find her an appealing person, and I think that it's best to say that Senator McCain looks like he knew what he was doing. He picked somebody that gave him a lot of energy, a lot of support.
Paul, what do you make of that?
I think my old boss is being exceedingly generous. He's a kind man, and he doesn't want to speak ill of anybody. You know, he's running his Clinton Global Initiative this week, which is very nonpartisan. But look, the truth is, nobody in their right mind thinks she's qualified to be the president of the United States, to be a heartbeat away. I'm more interested in what this says about John McCain. Right? He chose somebody who he'd only met once 2 years ago. Now, like when you're meeting with the lawyer and you think, God forbid, who should raise the kids if I die? Do you say, God, I met the neatest woman in Juneau 2 years ago. Honey, let's leave the kids to her. It was shockingly irresponsible, and this is McCain again, who says country first. This is clearly campaign first.
Congresswoman Bachmann, does he have a point?
No, he doesn't have a point. I think President Clinton has very good taste in Sarah Palin. Take a look at the people of the state of Alaska. They believe that she's eminently qualified with her approval rating. And look at Sarah Palin's approval rating across the country. If you look at former President Clinton and his preparedness on foreign policy when he ran for president, not a heartbeat away, he had no more foreign policy experience than Sarah Palin has, so it's very difficult to make that argument. She is a heartbeat away. She's a quick learner. No, she doesn't have as much foreign policy experience as Joe Biden, but this is a woman who has something on the ball, and the main thing is America trusts her.
Hillary?
Well, I don't even know where to go with that. I just think that I don't just look at foreign policy. I'm looking at where we are this week and imagining you know, my guess is that Sarah Palin probably could have given a better speech than George Bush did the other night. But that might be about it. I think, you know, when you want leadership, you want somebody with a sense of command. You want somebody, frankly,